The magnetic north hobby is moving along nicely. The compass needle is done and installed in a permanent position. I'm taking data by hand. I made a scale that is calibrated in minutes, where 60 minutes is a degree. This really needs a peer review, but I've gone around and around on it and am pretty confident. I was expecting to put a tent around the magnetic needle to prevent problems from drafts, but it quickly became apparent that this is not necessary. The needle is placed in my basement very far away, like 15 feet, in an area where it will never be touched and even never noticed. The detector apparatus is 15 feet away in a convenient office area. The foundation of this hobby includes a method of perturbing the needle. If a tube, actually designed for an ice maker, with a basting tool. By squeezing the bulb, a little puff of air will nudge the needle just a little bit. The laser includes a convenient switch and an indicator light. It works great. The magnetic north moves about 22 kilometers a year relative to my house. The laser beam is 450 centimeters long, and this calculates to about 7 millimeters a year. This is about 12 minutes a year. It quickly became apparent that the reproducibility of the experiment is quite good. I want to say it is better than 2 minutes. I've been recording data. So a typical reading is, give the needle a puff of air, let it settle, take a reading. Give it another puff of air, take a reading. So the data I am recording is in, let's call it relative minutes. If magnetic north moves, I can say, for example, it has moved 14 minutes since last week. A typical set of data looks like this. To my surprise, magnetic north moves around and moves around a lot. This completely changes my detection question. I need to cover a pretty broad spread of values. I need to get more data for confirmation, but certainly a bigger range than I'm ever going to get with a linear array detector. I want to automate this with Arduino, like take a reading automatically every hour. Maybe magnetic north wanders around in interesting patterns.